Welcome to my vinyl video series where I take you through my entire collection, one album at a time. Today we have this album. I'm not even going to begin to guess what this might be called. I do not speak or read this language. I don't know what language it is, but I wanted to talk about this album because it's got a few interesting little quirks about it that I wasn't expecting from an album that I cannot read or look up. I purchased this album for $3. This is the only kind of information that is visible on the album. There is no back cover. The side has nothing written on it in any language. There's just this front cover with this little square in the top right corner and this beautiful ornate screen print, it feels like, of two birds on a cherry blossom tree, I believe. But what I thought was really interesting about this album is not only does it have the original sleeve that feels like it's been to hell and back, but it's also a colored disc. And for the age that I'm assuming this album is, I've never seen a disc that wasn't black. So I think this is, I'm assuming this is the oldest non-black disc that I have. That being said, in addition to both the interesting disc and the inner sleeve being original, it also came with this insert that, I guess, okay, one piece of information I have is the Lysing record company, L-Y-S-I-N-G. So other than that, that is the only piece in English that I've seen. In fact, I hadn't even noticed that. I was so preoccupied with everything about this album that I didn't even notice there was a piece in English that I could read. So every time I go to record stores, if I see a bin of records that has albums in different languages from different countries, I'm always interested to look through it because I think that there's something interesting about records that have been brought here from other countries because they're not in large supply, at least not where I've been shopping. And so I want to scoop up as many as I can because I want to expand my musical palette as far as I can. And with this, I saw that this was $3, and I was so interested in all this. I saw the red disc, and I was like, I have to get this album. And it reminded me of when I first started record collecting, I would go to the thrift store and I'd buy albums based off of covers, which I still do all the time. But with the intent of seeing of like, is there anything I could sample? Because I was really interested in the idea of making hip-hop beats and taking older sounds and bringing them into new music. And when I saw this album and I saw everything that went into it, all of the artwork and the kind of the mystery behind it, I was like, I guarantee there's a sample on this album. And there is a sample on this album. So it's just a fun way to collect records. Even if you don't make music, I don't, but I still like approaching it that way because it adds a little bit of charm, it adds a little bit of mystery, it adds a little bit of like kind of a mission to like seeking out, seeing what you can find. It adds a little bit of jovialness to music. And I love when music makes me, when I get to have fun with music. It's my favorite part of record collecting. There's every part of record collecting is my favorite part. So I wanted to share this album with you, even though I don't know the title or the artist. I only know the record company, but I thought it would be fun to share. So I can't link anything for you. I can't show you this album. If you want to hear what it sounds like, go dig through some crates. Happy listening.